Okay, welcome everyone. This is our convention recap. So, this only happens once a year, and it's so exciting because convention lights such a fire, and we are just so excited. Those of us that were there, obviously, like, I feel like sometimes you kind of come home and you're like, just like overwhelmed a little bit with so much great info and stuff. So it can be helpful to just kind of review some of the top things as well. And then for those of you that weren't able to be there, then we can give you a little taste of it. And hopefully, if you guys didn't already watch the corporate recap, that was really great. It was more, um, honestly, it was more than a recap. It was more like, okay, next step, what to do now with what we got there. Amber Miller did a great job with that. And so Stacy's going to be sharing some of the things and Kate that she shared on there. But if you didn't get a chance to watch it, I would suggest you take 30 minutes and watch that as well. Um, so we can't cover everything in 30 minutes, but we're going to try to highlight some of our favorite things. And I was thinking, first of all, I mean, I'll just say, I think the title, um, oh my gosh, my mind is going so blank right now, you guys. The title,
Elevate,
Elevate.
elevate.
The title Elevate was so perfect with they gave us so many things to be excited about right now and so many things to like, you know, move forward with. And so I'm feeling that, just burning inside, and hopefully you are as well, to just take off with some of these things they're giving us, especially with the Vision 30, which is one thing that we're not going to be covering tonight, but I will just mention a little bit of it later. Then there's just great places to go from here. So I wanted to have I asked Carrie and Myra if they wouldn't mind sharing as a first time attendee. That's always so exciting. Your first convention, Myra, kind of first convention. You can explain that if you want to, but
Yes.
to just go in and there's like nobody does it like Plexus.
Mm.
It's literally just like such an experience. So I asked Carrie if she would share. She had got to like really Duplexes all out as a fast start gold, attending her first convention and just in great momentum. And so, would you mind sharing a few thoughts with us, Carrie, to start? And then we'll have Myra share as well.
Absolutely. I think Whitney said it best, like Plexus really knows how to do it. My first convention, I'm still kind of like on that convention high right now. I was going back through all my notes when Whitney asked me to talk today just to see what like really stuck out. And I went back to, well, first of all, the parties. The parties were amazing. I got an invite with Carol to go to the black and white soiree. And then I earned the gold party. So that was super fun. Yeah, super fun. I guess I was just kind of over here doing my thing and not really realizing what getting to gold meant. So it was nice to have convention right now for me, I guess. Just to kind of see, what I've done and where I can go. So it was perfect timing for me. I just wrote a couple of things down from the Plexus Gold U talk with Todd Duncan that really, I think, really going to help me get to where I want to go. Which is walking across the stage next year at convention. So a couple of things that he was saying, and it's neat how like listening to him and then going into general sessions and everything just kind of ties in together, right? They're talking about, he really talked about trust and how trust sells. I'm just going to read my notes because I'll mess up what he said. He said that trust is the hardest to gain, the easiest to lose, and the most important thing to hold on to. And he said like that, and that's what we are, right? I'm basing what I'm doing in my business on how I'm feeling on the product, and my people that are joining are trusting in me. So I'm not just out here pushing products on people. Um, and then the other thing that he broke down was fear and hope. So fear, he said, was feeling excited and ready, which
Ooh,
I
I
really
like
liked
that.
that one. Yeah. And for hope, he said, hang on, pain ends. Um, and and I keep thinking of, and I can't remember her name, but the one lady that was up there, she's a diamond, and she showed all of her gray area, and that really like stuck with me because I'm thinking, okay, like I joined in March, I hit silver, then I hit senior silver, then I hit gold, and now I'm like, okay, now what? So it's nice to see, the progression of what people do behind the scenes as well. So yeah, there's tons. I could literally go on forever because I did take a lot of notes. um, but I'll stop. I think that those were kind of the biggest things that really stuck out. And then meeting everybody. Like, I mean, I know that we've seen each other on Zoom, but to actually get to meet everybody in person was phenomenal. That one Plexus community really is a thing. I loved it.
Yeah. For real. And I know Lori mentioned at one point, she's like, once you've been to a Plexus convention, you never want to miss one again. Like you'll be there every year. So now you can see why. And we were so
Yes,
excited to meet you. It
absolutely.
was so great. Okay, thanks for sharing, Myra.
Well, very much like Carrie. So it's not really my first one, it's my second one, but the first one was like 2013. And
Doesn't count. That
it,
was too
yeah,
long ago.
that was long ago. I don't remember it anyway. So, but you asked me to talk about my impressions of the convention. Like Carrie, I wrote some things down too. So, um, and one of the things that impacted me most was that it seemed like every speaker that I heard gave glory to God. And I was like, oh, okay, I'm in the right place, right? I'm in the right place here. Um, there was the feeling that success wasn't just about numbers or titles, but it was about people and
Mhm.
purpose, which was what I'm searching for, is purpose, right? And serving others. And that's all I know how to do. So the community was just real. Meeting everyone, because we see each other online all the time, but to meet and talk and hug and just feel of one another's spirit was just a beautiful experience. And then I chatted with Alec like he knew that we had met in Little Rock, Arkansas. And I was like, yeah, and talked about his kids and his grandkids. And it was like chatting with an old friend. Jessica Heffley, same thing. She's from Arkansas. I'm from Arkansas. And she asked me where, and I said, Yell County. She goes, oh, Dardanelle. And I said, yeah, yeah. So there was no hierarchy. There was no, well, I'm a diamond, I can't talk to you. It was just connection. Um, but I got to be honest here, and sorry to Stacy, because I almost canceled. There was some stuff going on here. Dave's getting transferred. Maybe he's not. My daughter was in danger. My son's trying to rehab, and all this stuff is going on. And so I told Dave the couple days beforehand, I can't go. I can't go. I can't leave right now. It's terrible. And he was wonderful and refused. He absolutely refused to let me stay here. And so I left. I got on the plane, and the trip to Ohio, I was carrying a lot more than just my clothes. I was carrying a lot of doubt. And so one of the biggest doubts I had was my age. And in the house that we stayed in, I was the oldest person there. And so I was thinking, how in the world am I going to be successful? I'm a stay-at-home mom, stay-at-home grandma. I don't know. Anyway, I met Kay and Kimberly, and I'm sorry I didn't get their last names, but one was 64 and one was 65. And the most wonderful thing they said was, who needs gut health more than people our age? I was like, that's so
Right?
true, right? And then hearing Joanne, age 74, oh my gosh, that erased any doubt. And then, to be honest, my other doubt, was my weight. I haven't lost very much weight. I feel good, but I was just thinking, why would people listen to me? You know? But then I saw women on that stage, women of all sizes, um,
Hmm.
who had reached diamond. And I was like, okay, so I can do this. And it reminded me that they aren't looking for perfection. They're just looking for hope, hang on, pain ends, consistency, and someone who has empathy and understanding. So, and then what impressed me most was how intentional Elevate was. The thing that got me was from first timers to diamonds to people who were stuck to people who were starting over. Um, it felt like they addressed every person's need right where they were. Do you know what I mean? I hope that makes sense.
Oh,
Um,
yeah.
and the parties, they had gluten-free food, which was wonderful, right? Um, the highlight for me was Anchored. Seeing all those people Monday, all those people from different backgrounds and different faith journeys, all coming together in unity of faith. It was just a beautiful experience. And so I came home realizing that I didn't need to become somebody else to succeed. I just need to show up. And I came home, and asked my husband, I came home a different woman. So
Oh,
got some
that is
energy,
so beautiful.
energy and excitement and ready to go.
I love that, Myra. Cup is full, huh? Stacy
And
has
I've already
something she'd
bought
like
my
to add.
ticket. I've already bought my ticket for Atlanta.
Nice. Hopefully we'll see you all there. Love it.
Is
Thanks,
Dave
Myra.
is Dave home?
He's home, but he's in the other room.
All right. I wonder if I want his permission to share something. He
Uh,
he sent me a message today.
oh, okay. You can share. It's
Oh, you're
okay.
gonna give me permission to share his.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just think it's important for what you shared, and you guys, it really is. Well, I'm just gonna share it. This morning, Dave sent me a message that said, Stacy, all I can say is thank you so very much for reminding Myra of her strength and power and returning her excitement for life. When I picked her up at the airport, I saw a light in her eyes I haven't seen for a while.
Yeah.
I absolutely love what that convention did for her, and I am planning on attending with her in Atlanta. So, and then,
Yeah.
my response to him was, "You are so welcome, and you just brought me to tears. This is why I continue to be a part of this company 10 and a half years later. It's because of the impact it has on people and changing lives for the better. Myra is an amazing woman, and when she fully believes that herself, she will be unstoppable. I was pretty sure she got a glimpse of that this weekend, and you just confirmed that. She adores you. You are her world, and the fact that you have agreed to come to Atlanta with her next summer means so much to her. She had already told me."
Oh, that
Thank
is so sweet. Oh, now we're all teared up. That was so precious.
Yeah.
Look at that. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, I hate to switch gears after that, but that is so beautiful. Okay, one of the things you guys, did you know Armor was 6 years in the making? It took 6 years to get this product perfected and to the point where they were like, this is it. So I've asked Jennifer if she would share, just kind of highlight Armor for us and what that means as the company that's working towards being the number one gut health company in the next 12 years. So, all right. Thanks, Jen.
All right. So I don't actually have armor. I wish I would have got it at convention, but we don't have it in Canada yet. So I'll be ordering that in the next few days, just at FR. So anyways, armor. I wrote a few notes and I'm going to try to stick to it so I don't forget anything. But there are a couple videos that I want to share as well. I'll share it in the group chat that really explains. One is a testimony. The other one is um, what's her name? What's
Lori Bradford.
Lori Bradford, yeah, the one that
Yeah.
you shared with me. And she just talks about it, and it's like blowing my mind how amazing this product is. So my dog's going crazy. So Armor was created to support and reinforce the gut lining. And so what do I have here? Most of us know about feeding the microbiome with prebiotics and probiotics, but Armor focuses on something different, the gut barrier itself. So the way that she explains it is like our gut has a barrier like this. And over time, it gets like holes and leaks in it and things like that. And Plexus Armor actually keeps the barrier intact. And it's so important for digestion, immune health, and overall wellness. Some of the key ingredients in it, and I did not know this, but I was like, oh, it has A2 colostrum. So it's like actual colostrum from like a cow. So it's like, wow. And I think, was it Myra? Did you say that you had tried it in the past, but it was like the real stuff?
Yes, Amy
Yes.
had recommended it for acid reflux, and we tried it. It was so gross. It was
Yeah. So
ugh,
yeah, and they're saying like
stick
it's
with it.
not that way. It's clear, it's the
Yeah.
powder, it's yeah. So it also has, okay, so A2 colostrum is rich in naturally occurring antibodies and growth factors. It's sourced colostrum, and it's often considered gentler than traditional dairy proteins. It also has L-glutamine, which is an amino acid known for supporting intestinal cells and helping maintain the gut lining. Acacia fiber, acacia fiber.
Acacia. I
Yeah,
think it's
something like
acacia.
that. Acacia fiber, a gentle prebiotic fiber that helps nourish beneficial gut bacteria. And it has a postbiotic and plant polyphenols with which help support a healthy microbiome and provide antioxidant support. It also contains licorice root and marshmallow root to help soothe the digestive tract and support it. And a few other things that it does, it helps support gut barrier integrity, digestive comfort, a balanced microbiome, immune function, healthy aging, and stress support, and whole body wellness through better gut health. And so some of the people that would benefit from this is people with occasional bloating or digestive discomfort, those living with high stress, frequent travelers, anyone wanting to strengthen their gut health foundation, and people looking to support immune health from the inside out. Um, what
Those
was
are
the
the
girl that? Sorry, go ahead.
those are the compliant terms of who
Yeah,
this will help.
compliant terms.
And can I just add, like, I love that literally on stage they were talking about how this is addressing autoimmune disorders.
That's what I
Like,
was just
that
gonna say. So it was
shocked
Melissa
me.
Shaver.
Yes.
Yeah, so she was on there and had five different autoimmune disorders and was taking Plexus for a really, really long time, but was still having some issues. She has like that Sjorgen's disease or something like that. And she is literally feeling so good now with being on this Plexus Armor. And as a autoimmune disorder sufferer, I'm like, this is something that I want to add in just for that extra layer of support because you never know when you're going to get a bout of inflammation or you're going to have like a setback or something like that. So this is just something that's going to add that extra layer of support. I also think that like I'm actually thinking of my sister's husband. He's got the big hard belly and like 9 month pregnant belly, and I'm like, he needs this because I know he has leaky gut, and this is going to help
Hmm.
him so much. So I'm just thinking like anybody honestly needs this. If you've already
Yeah.
been taking the triplex combo, you need this to like preserve and keep it strong. And yeah, so um
And they specifically pointed out like IBS, um,
yes.
and people with food sensitivities, which there are so many people with food sensitivities. I also think it's really important to note that Melissa Shaver did have extreme food sensitivities, and one of them was dairy. And so people that are afraid of dairy because of that may look at the ingredients in this and say, I can't have that because of the colostrum. But what you need to realize is she said, just trust the process because now she's better than she's ever been before. And so I think that's just important to note. Like if you do have people that are fearful because of food sensitivities, share her testimony. She literally shares that in her video
Mhm.
testimony. And so that can alleviate some fear there because autoimmune disorders, IBS, food sensitivities, they also mentioned like people that drink alcohol regularly, anyone that's aging, like, I mean, it helps so many people, and so many people need this. So sorry to butt in, but I love that they actually like said that on stage. I was so blown away.
Yeah, that's what I had said in the chat. I was like, can we like say this now? But I guess we can't in Canada. So, yeah. But I mean, I'm still gonna share it because it's amazing. So,
Right. Same.
um, yeah, that's pretty much all I got.
Okay. Thanks,
So, does
Jen.
anybody know when to mix it? I had somebody ask. I did see in one of the threads that they were taking it before bed and they were like sleeping amazing. But has anybody else had any
So Melissa Shaver, the one who shared the amazing testimony, she had
mhm,
done some research and she said because of what she learned about it, she takes it just straight in water. She doesn't mix it with any of her Plexus drinks, and she takes it was it before or right after her workout? Yeah, right
okay.
after her workout. And there was some reasoning behind why she chose to do it that way. I mean, obviously she's had amazing results, but then we also have other testers who were taking it mixed with Plexus products and still having really good results as well. So I think
Mhm,
it's kind of like whenever you take it, you're going to get results. But if you have really extreme issues, and I would say, Melissa's living proof that like her results were amazing. She took it straight in water and she took it after a workout. So that's what I learned. And you know what? One more thing I wanted to add, and I'm so sorry. I'm not trying to like take over,
no, it's
Jen,
okay.
but I used to take colostrum also. Like for a long time, I was ordering colostrum just because I knew the health benefits were so incredible. And I was paying over $100 a month. And all it had was colostrum. You guys, this is like colostrum on steroids, and it's like way cheaper than what I was getting before. And I never really noticed that big of a difference with just what that one. So I think that's cool. Like Plexus Hello price point is amazing for what we're getting here. So I just wanted to point that out too.
Mhm.
Okay, thanks, Jennifer. That was awesome. Okay, so we're gonna hand it over to Kate and Stacy to close us out. I did want, if we do have time, I would love to have like if any of the attendees want to shout out like a favorite quote from the keynotes, because the keynotes, oh my goodness, those are like often some of my very favorite highlights. And I love how Plexus invests in us. Hello, John Maxwell. Like, what a surprise was that? But Kate and Stacy have some really great stuff that they're going to kind of give us a what now perspective that's going to be really helpful. So take it away, ladies.
Okay. So what now? We were shown some really cool new packaging for the GLP-1 system that includes little satchels, I guess you'd call them, packets of Balance Now to make it even easier on the go, as well as a 3-day sample pack of the GLP-1 system. So folks can order just 3 days to sample it out, see how easy it is, how good it tastes, all the things. So some of the messages that could be sent, I'm going to share my screen, and I took this from Amber Miller, the amazing Amber Miller, from the Diamond Recap. I'm not sure where it is. Okay. So for example, hey friends, since we talked last, I remember you were struggling with weight loss and wanting to feel better, but life was just really busy. If that is still the case, we just packaged our system into an even more convenient on the go format that's making it so much easier for people to stay consistent and actually hit their goals. Would you like me to send some information? I'd love to help you get started this summer. So this seems like more of a message that you might send to somebody that maybe you have already had a conversation with. Maybe they ghosted you. Maybe they wanted it, but then they didn't. Whatever their scenario is, but this really could work for multiple things. And then let's see. This one, I know you got started a few months ago. Consistency was one of your biggest challenges, maybe between kids, sports, work, life. It just was not easy to stay on track. And recently, Plexus repackaged everything into simple on the go packets, including balance and cute little daily satchels. And it immediately made me think of you. What would you think about getting started again and linking arms together this summer? We could add some accountability and work towards some goals together. Does that feel like it would make staying consistent easier this time around? So this could be somebody that sort of fell off the wagon or, was having trouble just in general being consistent, not getting results either way. And there are other messages about accountability and how, accountability is so important. And what do you think about grabbing a couple friends to help hold you accountable? And we'll all do this together. Which leads me to the July challenge. I believe there is a July GLP-1 challenge. I think it's 2 weeks. I'm not sure, Whitney, if you know how long it is.
It's the 6th through the 26th, so it's 3 weeks.
It's 3 weeks. Okay. So that is another way to leverage the GLP-1 system. There is a 3-week GLP-1 system challenge coming July 6th. So reach out to those people now and get them on board. And for our folks that are like, oh, it's too expensive, I just can't right now. Well, here's the message for that. You could earn back over $300. Your friends would also get 10% off if they order the new Armor. Obviously, they're going to get free shipping on their whole order for the rest of this month. So there's a lot of ways to leverage getting it done soon. So that's kind of the gist on GLP-1 and some ideas for messages. And then, Kate, do you want to tell us about the new hydrate?
There was actually
Sure.
one more message for Dream Teamers. I'll make sure we drop these with the replay. So make sure you check that one out too, because it was really good. And I know we all got some people on our Dream Team list. So just watch for that one as well.
Yep.
Perfect. Thanks, Stacy.
Yeah, no problem.
All right. So new flavor, if you haven't heard, is going to be for hydrate is the blue raspberry flavor. It's called frosted berry, actually. It comes in this really, really pretty purple color packet, and it's going to be available July 2nd, right, Stacy? So I tried it at convention, and it was super, super yummy and not super flavorful. Like it was just a real nice, not overly sweet flavor. So I'm really excited. I'm going to be ordering a ton of it. And I've already told some of my clients, customers that or love Hydrate about it. And I told my lady tonight about it. She's like, sign me up. I want one. So definitely, promote that a lot in your stories. There's really great graphics out there. And yeah, that's really all that there is to say about that, other than it's amazing. And I hope that they, add it on the lineup for permanent.
Yeah,
actually.
I think
really
this
good.
is my absolute favorite hydrate.
Yep.
And look, Amber, did you see her message? I made my brother try it, and he said he has been staying away from my products, and now he said he's going to have to order some.
That's awesome.
So cool. Love it. Okay, thanks everyone. Look at that. We're ending on time. So Janelle, she posted in Wellness Warriors like a recap for each day that's just is so incredibly amazing. So you guys, if you didn't get to attend convention, like this was just like a little drop in the bucket of the amazingness that was there. So watch those daily recaps. And I'm actually going to be starting up an accountability group for those. I know there's a lot of new energy and people are like, okay, I'm ready to go. So I'm going to be announcing that tomorrow. But Monday nights, I'm going to be dedicating that to accountability for everyone that's ready to go. We're going to move, we're going to row in the same direction, and it's going to be beautiful. So thanks for hopping on. You guys are amazing. Thanks for attending convention. I know that it's an investment, but it's an investment in you, your best self, and your future. And I know you can see such a bigger vision there, and there's so much beauty there for us to partake of as we want. So anyways, everyone have a great night. We'll post this replay with the messages and with those videos that Jennifer shared. Okay. Thanks. Bye-bye.